Hello, hello. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm cooking my ass off here in Utah. It's so hot.
Are
I
you?
can't even go outside.
I tell you what, you can send some of your heat wave over here because it's freezing in Adelaide at the moment.
That's what I heard.
Absolutely freezing. And it's even freezing in Queensland where it's always sunny and beautiful.
What temperature is it? And I'll try and do the conversion in my mind.
Oh, hang on. Right now, I think it's about 6 degrees. Let me get the weather
Oh,
up.
wow.
No, I lied. It's 14 degrees. No, 13 degrees right now. If anyone can figure that out in their head, maths-wise.
I'm going to guess that it means it's like 40 degrees.
I think so, something like that.
Something like that.
100 degrees Fahrenheit is approximately 36 degrees here.
And it is 100 degrees Fahrenheit here at my house.
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
much.
well.
Ugh, so hot.
Oh, I miss summer. How I miss summer. Okay, before we get started, let's have a little roll call. We can do, the whole...
Oh, yes. Let me look at this chat.
Let's have a look at who's here. I'm going to start from the top. And we've got Gloria's Platter. Hi, Gloria. You did an amazing cooking show this morning. I'm going to try that fried rice. We've got I Am Betty J Gathers is here. Does amazing live streams. And Mark and Annette Mystery Tours, one of my partners in crime.
Oh, hello.
And we have Palettes, Pouts, Perfume, and Panning.
Oh, I'll have one of each, please.
Absolutely. That's an inspiration, that is. That's actually quite clever.
That is.
Who else have we got here? I've got to go down the script a bit, down the chat. We've got Fairy Dragon is a neighbour from
Hi, Fairy Dragon.
Victoria, I think. Please.
Did you get your mug in the mail all the way in Australia? I hope you got it. I think you did.
I guess you'll soon find out. Fairy's not backward in coming forward, are you, dear? $1 scratch off king. Hello, welcome.
Oh, I hope you win big.
I'm waiting for the $1 million jackpot so we become rich.
Yes.
I'll
just take $1,000 at this point. So
I just want to move into the east wing of your house.
Oh, yeah. That's the garage. So I don't know if you're gonna love that so much, but we can make it nice for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Werner, bring that Werner along.
Oh, we must bring Werner. Then
Where's he? What is he up to?
He's actually working because I told him I was going to be on at 12 because that was my routine. I don't know why I scheduled this for 11. I can't have been thinking. We have Warm Strong Adventures. Hello, Warm Strong Adventures. You're new to my channel.
Well, that sounds very warm.
I hope you enjoy. We've got the Bud for Isles, long-time friend and supporter.
Oh, you've got so many people here. You're so popular.
Facing Reality. We've got Makeup Mum and Son, minus the son. JD Knight. Hello, JD. Welcome. Thank you. Are a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Cool Gamer. Hello. Cool Gamer. I think you're new to my channel as well. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. And Crafty Leo is here. Crafty Leo just wrote some amazing books that I heard about yesterday.
Oh, really?
And if someone might be able to get their link and we might be able to show those books off. They look real, just the covers look amazing.
Oh, I'd love to see that.
I think that's about it. I think we've done everyone. I hope I haven't missed anyone. I'd be devastated if I did.
Well, we'll say hello eventually.
We will. We'll get to you eventually. So, Adam, can I call you Adam? Is that all right?
Please do.
I'll just call you Mr. Polynesian.
Mr. Polynesian. I'll take it. How are you? What's new? I just watched your video last night. That was really cool.
Yeah.
The school.
Yeah, that was amazing. I've got a second half to come, but you won't know it's a second half. We
Is it going
decided
to be as musical? Are you going to sing for us in this one too?
yes.
Really?
Yes. It's a docu-comedy drama.
Oh my God, I love it.
Hmm.
That's my favorite. You know, when I originally started doing my channel, I wanted to do reenactments of ghost stories that I've heard, but you know, comedic and
Yes,
kind of funny. But I never got around to it. Maybe I will,
maybe
because I've
that's
been told I'm funny. I don't know. I'm
yes.
not
You are
usually.
hilarious.
Sometimes
I'm funny too, apparently, but it's always when I'm.
you're hilarious. I tell everyone every day.
I'm trying to be serious, and everyone's laughing at me.
I should have a business card for you, because everywhere I go, I'm like, and check out Heather as well.
Oh yeah, I know. Thank you so much. I appreciate that wonderful, wonderful feedback.
Well, you know, it's good to it's good to network, and it's good to, you know, spread the word for everyone. It helps everybody out, and we're all doing the same thing.
Absolutely.
No need to get competitive and crazy about it. I love seeing people succeed. I love when we see our friends, you know, hitting that 1,000 and getting monetized. And it's a journey. I know that sounds so ridiculous, but it's been a journey. I'm like, I don't know when it's going to be done, but it's
good and bad from that.
Yes.
Has it been a wonderful journey or a good journey, or
it's been a lot of fun, but I'm tired a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Are you? Oh, okay.
My ass is tired, just because I feel like I haven't been home much the past few months, but I'm getting good stuff, you know, to put up on the channel.
Yes, yes. Well, it's Pride Month. Have you been doing much Pride?
Yeah, you know, it was Pride here in Salt Lake last weekend, and I didn't get to go, but my husband was in the parade. And we love a parade out here in Utah. People love a parade.
Yes.
And it's a huge deal. The Pride Festival here in Salt Lake City is, you know, and I've been to a bunch around the country, and it's probably one of the biggest that I've been to, which is really weird. You wouldn't think that.
No, not in Utah.
No, but it's a lot of fun.
Yes. And do you have other activities outside of just the Pride March? Do you have like a month of festivities?
We have a whole week, yes. It's food vendors, performers. I know back when I was a singer, they had what was known as Pride Idol. It was like the gay version of American Idol. And I won it, and it was so fun. I got to sing for about 20,000 people, and I won a big old check, and I got to go on a vacation. It was so much fun. And that was, 12 years ago. I got to open up for Martha Wash. Do you know who that is? It's Raining Men.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. She sings It's Raining Men. I got to open up for her concert. Oh, gosh, it was so fun. We definitely know how to party out here in Salt Lake. Yes. But now that I'm old, I don't get out much. And it's like an hour or so away now, so I don't live near downtown, but I have so many stories from that from Pride I can't even get into on this chat. It's very inappropriate.
I was assuming they all involve alcohol or illicit drugs, maybe.
I mean, there's been a little bit of everything over the years. But it's nice. It's nice, and it's like a family thing here. You know, there's lots of families.
Yeah.
And it's just a fun festival. So, and we're actually having another big festival here in the town that I live tonight. They have a big Queen impersonator band performing and fireworks, and I might go check it out.
Adam Lambert?
No, not Adam Lambert. It's like a tribute band. They couldn't afford Adam Lambert here in my city, but you know, it still looks really good. So I might check it out later tonight because it goes pretty late. And I do love carnival food, so I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, carnival food is nice, and you actually
get a corn dog.
Different when you try carnival food. You don't go for the same old pub food and stuff. You try. I had something the other day that was carnival food, and it was delicious.
Oh, I've seen everything you could think of deep fried at these places, and I love it. It's definitely not on my keto diet, but
no,
it's
well, I've
delish.
seen the same thing at the Indianapolis town county fair, whatever, the state fair.
Oh,
They have
really?
everything deep fried. I think
Oh, I bet they do
what
in
was famous?
Indiana.
He deep fries his arm and starts eating it.
Yes. I mean, oh gosh, what did I see? Someone deep fried cheese curds and gravy. Oh, it was so good. It sounds terrible, but it was delicious.
Oh, anything deep
Oh,
fried.
Art City Days. Oh, hey, my cousin's on here. I just saw it.
Oh, hello.
Zeblick.
Sorry.
Zeblick, hello there.
Zeblick. Hello, Zeblick. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
That's Dan. Dan's one of my Patreon members. Dan, come pick me up in a few hours. We'll go watch the fireworks and get in trouble.
Oh,
No.
yes. We've already talked about having a bail GoFundMe, setting up a bail GoFundMe when I come to Utah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. It's because I think we'll get that much trouble. I think we'll have more chance.
Did I see one of our friends got like arrested at a meetup the other day? Did you see this? One of our friends that we are mutual friends with on YouTube, I swear, they got arrested at some meetup doing something. I have no idea what happened, but I gotta look into this some more. So that sounds like something that would happen to us.
Yes,
if we were. I definitely get in trouble, and I always get caught if I do anything bad. So I just try not to do anything bad anymore.
Too bad anyway.
It's not too bad. Not prison time bad, but I still
just bail bad.
Yes. Just a little night out on the town bad. But let's see.
Oh, dear. Well,
my goodness.
I hope you have a wonderful time and meet some new friends here as well.
Yeah.
So, Adam, tell me a little bit about yourself, because this is all about you.
Oh, is it all about me? I don't.
It is. That's
what about both of us.
No, that's what we're here for. That's what you're here for. Tell us a bit about you, the person behind the camera, behind the
person behind the camera
YouTube channel.
Well, I just love travel. I love going places. I think some people are a little confused about what my channel is. They think that it's a ghost hunting channel, but it's not. It's a travel channel above everything. I love to go places, and I like to look for weird places when I go. So that's the paranormal aspect of it. So I definitely will go ghost hunting. But I just love, I love the country. I love this country I live in. I love the U.S. It's got so many little hidden gems all over. And, I could go around my whole life and never see half the cool stuff that's around here. And I do love a road trip. But during the pandemic, I'm a singer first and foremost, and I lost all of my singing gigs during the pandemic, and I still haven't recovered from that. I've lost a lot of, paying. I used to sing in the studio and back up for different people, and so I lost all of that, and so I wanted some kind of outlet that was creative, and so that's why I did this YouTube channel back in 2020, and and I'm just getting started, and I love different cultures. I love getting to know complete strangers. I think that's the coolest part of life. Absolutely. Getting to meet someone new.
Absolutely. That's one of the things that I found interesting about touring the US, that it's a lot easier to fly, believe me. Every now and then we have caught buses. From
really?
The place, yes, buses. Buses, like road trip buses.
I've heard of those. I've been on a few myself.
And let me tell you, they are hideous. Adelaide has the best interstate sort of country bus systems ever, compared to America, because they're just so trashy, so horrible, so disorganized. The drivers are terrible people to deal with.
Goodness. That sounds like the buses in Samoa, where my family's from.
Yes, no, but I have met some amazing people during the stopovers and the lunch breaks and the toilet breaks and the and tea breaks. You actually get to see real America. You get to see locals. You get to see people who are changing lives or whatever they're doing from one bus to another, from one town to another, which is fantastic, which is what you don't see that when you're flying. So in some ways, you know, all you see are the tourists, the travelers, the tourists.
So it's the equivalent of like the Greyhound system here in the US, like a Greyhound bus.
We have Greyhound bus, yes, but we are actually organised and we have tickets and seats allocated.
And they're on time and stuff over there?
Okay. We have seats allocated. And
that's good. Oh my God. Some of my craziest stories are on a Greyhound bus. When I was younger, that's how I traveled around back and forth from San Francisco and stuff. And oh my gosh. I was like, I need a Valium and I need a few shots. And I need the woman to stop talking that's next to me because she's crazy.
I know. Oh, yes. Tell me about it.
So you put your headphones on. And I hate to do I just said I love to talk to people, but no, not always.
I know that no, only on the smoke breaks, not that the people you sit next to.
Yes, I remember, and I used to smoke a lot back in those days. I've quit smoking, but I would live for those stops because it would just get me off the damn bus, and it would take, 30 to 35 hours sometimes to get from here to San Francisco, which is insane. But $70.
I know.
You gamble with your life. You might make it alive. You might not.
Yes.
So.
Yes, I've caught buses all over the place in the US.
Yeah, we do love a bus here too.
I mean, for convenience sake, I do tend to fly more often, but every now. Oh, we even caught a train once. But anyway, that's enough about public.
I haven't been on a train yet. That's on my list this year. I want to do it.
The train was amazing.
Was it?
Now, so tell me, you've started your channel. And it's not paranormal, but it's like, do you have a bucket list of places you want to go?
I want to go to Waverly Hills. I haven't been there. I love an abandoned, insane asylum or a prison, a jail. There's just so much energy there. And, for people that don't know me, the reason it's called the Paranormal Polynesian, my channel, is I am like a paranormal person. Like I'm just a haunted kind of person. Everything follows me everywhere I go. And, just in the few years of doing this channel, I've caught some pretty crazy evidence just going to like Gettysburg or not even trying to catch things. And that's kind of my thing, is like I can go to a building or a place and kind of feel what's going on over there. And I almost always will have something paranormal happen to me.
Wow. So
it's always been that way.
Are you a medium, psychic? Do you have?
I don't know if I wouldn't say that necessarily. I mean, sometimes I can't explain it. I'll go to a place and I'll see a black and white kind of image of what could have been there before. I know that sounds so nuts. You guys don't unsubscribe for me if you're some of my subscribers. I promise I'm all here. I just, that's how I feel places. I mean, shoot, you should have seen when we tried to buy a house the year before last. I couldn't. I'm like, I will not live in this house. Someone died in this basement. I'm not coming in here. But I'm just very sensitive. I guess you'd say I'm very sensitive to places. And I just have always been that way. And another thing too, and I think this might have something to do with it, is I was recently diagnosed just this year as being autistic on the autism spectrum. And so I think that has something to do with all of the paranormal experiences I've had my whole life. And I mean, I'm 40 years old and I'm just finding this out. And so it's a huge it makes so much sense. But
falls into place when you've got a diagnosis.
yeah, and everyone in my family, they're like, "Ah, we already figured that you were," or something. Because I'm just kind of off the wall, and I've always been that way. I'm kind of a loose cannon. I try and keep it together in public, but sometimes I'll just blurt things out, and
yes,
that's just how I've always been. And I really think there's something to be said about being on the spectrum and having a lot of these paranormal experiences that others don't have.
Wow, that's amazing, because you've been
Yeah.
you've seen some crazy things and seen some amazing places. Just saying hello to the Stock Explorer. Hello, Nora. And
Oh yeah, I should probably
PA,
look at these.
Pete, welcome. And Bonnie's beautiful chaos. I love it. My chaos is never beautiful, so good on you, Bonnie.
My chaos is this office, which I will never show anyone right now. I'm just looking around. It's definitely hoarders. Yeah, I need some help. We won't turn the camera around.
Yes, totally all. So have you ever been somewhere and thought, I'm never, ever, 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 ever coming back here because it's just too darn
that stupid Skinwalker Ranch that I keep going back to. That's one of those places. I never
tell me more. we want to know.
It's just everyone always wants to hear about this place, but I hate it because it's kind of terrifying.
And yet you keep going.
I do, because I feel like now that I'm doing this channel, I feel like I have to show my viewers this place, because everyone wants to go there and nobody can. And I was lucky enough to have a friend that owns the property connecting to Skinwalker Ranch, and so I was able to go there earlier, in October of last year. And it's like one of those places. It's not just ghosts. It's not UFOs. It's something so much more than that. It's interdimensional. It's ancient Native American. It's so many things. And I'm very terrified of UFOs and aliens. And if I see an alien, it's over, because my brain doesn't know how to compute that kind of thing. And I will say that I've seen an alien out there, what I would think would be an alien. And that was the last time that I went there, up until this past year. And I said I would never go back. And it's something that haunted me for years. I mean, it was probably 8 or 9 years that I stayed away.
Wow.
And it's just very close. Will I take you there? Yeah, I'll take you if you come out. We'll go to the entrance. Try not to get shot. But we can drive. But the thing that people don't realize is the whole basin is paranormal. So it's not just this ranch. I mean, we could go stand, on the side of the road somewhere and see something. So
yeah.
And it's like the thing with this place is it hears your deepest fears and it kind of just makes them materialize. And that sounds really spooky, and it is. And so I try not to mess with it, even though people keep asking me to go back. I try and stay away. But
sorry,
I don't think there's another place that I've been to where I'm just like, I'll never come back here again, because I've been, like I said, I've been used to seeing spirits and being haunted since I was a child, since I was like 6 years old, I think. And so I'm just so used to it. So I try not to get scared and run away, because, the whole point is to find some evidence and have an experience. Yes. You can't do that when you're running your ass away all the time, like some people have some shows.
People call it jump scare.
Yeah.
It's like, give me a sign you're here. Oh, let's go away.
I will say that I mean, some of my, when something jumps out at you like that, I do jump, yes, and I might scream. I might have screamed a few times, but I don't run. That's the last thing I do, is try to run away.
No, when you're asking for a sign, are you there? And they give it to you, you don't want to run away. You want to grab your phone, or you want to grab your camera or your video camera or your S-Box or your SLS or whatever and
Yeah.
Get evidence, and but then everyone else can look at it and debunk it and tell you just full of shit.
And that's the thing with this too. It's like, you know, half the people that see the stuff I post, they say, well, you completely fake that. And that's fine if that's what you want to believe. I'm not here to make people a believer. You know, you are or you aren't. But all I've ever needed in my life was a cell phone or a camera.
Yeah.
And me. And that's about it. I voice recorder. I don't do all the high-tech stuff, mainly because I'm not smart enough. So I don't know how to use it. I mean, I do, but it's just too much. You know, it's too fussy for me, and that's coming from me. So I just love going in with the camera and myself, and have an experience. You know, maybe a spirit box. But that's usually all I've ever needed.
Right. Wow.
How about you? Is there a place that you would never go back to?
There's this house that we went to on a dirt road. A house that we went to the what's known now as the Slender Man house. I didn't call it the Slender Man house because that title belonged to someone else. So I thought, well, I'll create my own title, create my own thing. It was a Shadow Man. There was just a Shadow Man, a Slender Man was painted on the wall. And that's why this particular content creator called it the Shadow Man house or the whatever. But up the road, there was a second abandoned farmhouse and nobody would go in, right? Nobody. I went up to the front door and the front door had like the wire window where you had it was wood, solid on the bottom half and you had a wire mesh on the top half. And I got my K2 meter out and I went like this and I stuck the thing and I went back and I stuck my arm like that in the house with the K2, but that's as far as I could go. I could not go into that house. And that really scared the life out of me. Even Werner wouldn't go in. We tried to do
just the feeling of it. You just couldn't.
Just couldn't.
Yeah, I've been to places like that, you know, where you're just like, whoa, what is this? Absolutely. Yeah, that's well, is it still there? Is it been torn down or anything?
No, it's still there. I do want to go back. Absolutely.
Oh,
we tried to do a ghost hunt in the carport, in the shed. We got freaked out even in the carport, which, you know, doesn't happen very often for Werner or myself.
Wow.
So it's and I do want to go back. I do want to do an investigation. I want to go into that house.
You can do it.
If I'm gonna die, I may as well be an Unsolved Mysteries episode, you know.
That's the thing. When I go to these places, I always think, am I going to be on a 48 hours mystery? Because I'm not scared of the ghosts. I'm scared of the crackheads that are, or, you know, the crazy people that are hiding, you know, squatting in a place, because you never know. And I've had plenty of run-ins with that too. So that's the thing I'm the most worried about is the living. So
absolutely, yes. The living is scary.
But the living sometimes.
Nice as well. I've come across a few you know what? I've come across a few and they've always been nice. The ones that I've come across, yes.
Well, that's good. Do you have a bucket list place that you want to go to here in the US?
I do actually. Well, now the top of my list is the Skinwalker Ranch. I want to go. I know you went somewhere in Las Vegas. I want to go to that place you went in Las Vegas.
Was it the bar with the plane crash and everything?
Yes, that one. What's his name?
Carol Lombard and Clark Gable.
Yes, Clark Gable. Yes, I want to go there. That looked fantastic.
It's a beautiful little place. Yeah, it's just so Wild West, and I just love I just love the Old West. I love this landscape out here by me. It's super neat. And you know, the stories that happened in the Old West, they're so crazy. There was no law. People just did whatever the hell they wanted. And because of that, there's there's so much history, so many stories, and a lot of ghosts. I think a lot of haunted places.
Okay, I've got a question here. I want to star that for a moment because I will get to questions.
Okay.
It's 11:34. So I've got 20 minutes before the interview was finished, and then we'll go and do our little prize draw for stuff. So I'll if anyone's got any questions, just caps lock, 3 thumbs up or something, just to make it obvious. I'll star it. We'll get back to it. That was great. I want to go to Gettysburg.
You should.
I'm meeting up with the paranormal side, hopefully. And there's another place that Get Spooky Society has said we can go to, which is like $70 a night for a room.
Where's this? What state is it in?
I wish Werner was here, and I wish Steph was here to tell me. Ohio, Cincinnati, like that sort of area, in the Kentucky area. Yeah,
that's why I love, as you go towards the east, there's just so much more history. It's an older part of our country, and so there's so many places out there I would love to see. And I have, a good friend that lives in Illinois, and so I'd like to go out that way and see a bunch of things. But we'll definitely have to meet up. Are you still coming next year, you said?
Yes. The cards are telling me I'm coming, so that confirms that I'm coming. Don't know how or when or...
and Dan, Lizzie Bordenhouse asked Dan, I would definitely go to the Lizzie Bordenhouse.
Yeah, I want to go to Lizzie Bordenhouse. Where is it? And I tried to go to the Westminster House, the Winchester House.
Winchester, I have not been there, but it's always, that's one of my bucket lists, but it's always just been so hard and it's always so crowded now. But back in the day, you used to be able to spend the night. But Lizzie Bordenhouse is in Fall River, Massachusetts, I believe. And I would definitely love to go out in that area and see things. And then someone said, go check out Michigan, Warm, Strong Adventures. I would love to go to Michigan. There's an island out there. Is it called? Oh, do you know? You'll know the island. It's got some big, beautiful hotel resort on it, and people ride golf carts. And I can't remember the name, but there's a lot of haunted buildings there. I'd love to see. So people say
Cedar Grove Tavern.
Oh, Cedar Grove. Oh, yeah. And a lot of bars are super. I mean, I've had a lot of experiences in bars, a lot of energy there.
Yes.
A lot of drunk energy.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, your history is a little bit older than ours, which makes that a little bit more exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And I've heard the Queen Mary is going to be back.
Well, don't get me started on the Queen Mary. That's my favorite spot of all time.
But I've been
That's
there.
My favorite place.
Room 503, is it? 503?
Oh, the haunted room, B340.
B340. Are you sure? Oh, okay.
Yes. I don't know how I know all these things, but I do. I'm obsessed with that ship. I feel like I feel like I lived another life. Have you ever felt like when you've gone to a place that you've been there before? Mm-hmm. When I went on the Queen Mary, I instantly felt this connection, like I had been there in a previous life. Yeah. And I've always loved that place. And I'm so scared it's going to be going away, but I think they're going to keep it going. And I've heard so many stories that they're going to scrap it, but I hope not, because I would be devastated.
I actually went on the council website and they're spending like $5 billion or something like that. So a phenomenal amount to get that up and running by the end of this year. And if that happens, it's the first thing I'll be booking.
Yeah, me too.
I am booking my entire 6 to 8 week holiday around that bloody ship.
Oh, I love it. Let me know. I will come, because I know that ship like the back of my hand. I love it. I love exploring it. I never sleep well when I'm on that ship, but it is neat. It's you're stepping back into the 30s, and I just think it's beautiful.
Absolutely.
And they
Okay.
have a big buffet on Sundays. I'm just saying they have a
Yeah.
really great
Oh,
brunch.
their breakfast. Their
Yeah.
all you can eat breakfast is divine. I put on so much steak in there.
I love a brunch.
Yes.
What kind of gay would I be if I didn't?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And not a very good one.
No.
The gay queens up there, the gay goddesses, very
We
disappointed.
love a brunch.
We
Yeah.
do.
I
Absolutely.
love a mimosa and a brunch.
Ooh, I don't mind a mimosa myself. Okay, any questions for the paranormal, or for Adam, I should say? There is one starred, and it is: would you come to Michigan and go to Eloise Asylum? As if that's even a question. Of
I
course.
would. If that's the, you know what, that's the thing. Like back in the day when I started paranormal investigating with a team back in early 2000, you could get into so many places. It's so hard now to get into spots, unless you have a security team and you're paying all this money. But I would, anytime someone wants to invite me, I'll find a way and try and come. Absolutely.
Mars is not a state. What the hell are people talking about?
Mars.
Mars.
I mean, it could be.
Well, you never know.
Yeah,
Apparently,
I mean, over there.
Wasn't Marvin the Martian from Mars?
Yeah, it was.
Where's the kaboom?
I feel so old.
There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
Yes. Yeah. So when you come out this way, there's so many places in Utah. I think Utah is such a haunted place too. There's so much history here. So
What's
you
your
come
favorite?
by, let me know.
I know your favorite place of all time, obviously the Queen Mary. What's your favorite Utahrian place? If Utahrian is even a word.
My favorite spot it is. You just made it up and it's a word now. So we're going to use that from now on. But, the city of Ogden here, it's called Ogden. It's north, about an hour and a half from me. That used to be the gateway to the west. It's where the Golden Spike, it's where the railroads were connected and people. There's so much history. It was one of the most crime-ridden city. It was the most crime-ridden city in the United States at one point. More people were murdered there than anywhere on a daily basis. And so there's just brothels everywhere. Places. The whole town is just full of this weird energy. And there was a building there called the Exchange Building that's just they're restoring it, but it was condemned for a while. And I used to go there almost every weekend. And it used to be like a livestock exchange building, and then it was turned into a mental hospital, I believe, like Weber County Health. And there's been, murders. There's at one point, I think it was a bank, and someone came in and shot people in the bank because they got a bad loan. There's just so many crazy stories, and the building has tunnels that connect to the main city, and a lot of shady things went down in this building. And it's one of those spots where I've always had evidence when I went there, and I do think it's one of the coolest spots. Yes. And I wish I could get back in.
Yeah, there's some videos on that. You've got some videos up on your channel about that.
Yeah, I went there a year ago, actually, this year or this month, and was able to walk around the outside, but can't get in, unfortunately. But it's a really cool, creepy building.
Okay. I'm just going to check to see if there are any questions in the chat.
Dan says, isn't Ogden still one of the most crime-ridden? Yes, it probably is. No offense if you live there. They're trying to fix it up. It's getting nicer. But you never know. Yeah, it's a little strange. First time I went there, I thought all the people were like pod people. Like they didn't seem like they were real. I had to go to a McDonald's to use the bathroom, and everyone just stopped and stared at me like they'd never seen anyone that looked like me before. And they all it was crazy. It was scary. I was like, where the hell am I? Get me out of this town. It's like the hills have eyes. But Been there many times since, and I'm a lot more comfortable.
Oh dear, that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes. You've answered pretty much most of my questions. I don't know what to talk about now. I'm sort of
Oh, why
flying
don't you?
in my pants.
Well, if there's any of my viewers in here, because I've told them about you, do you have any videos? Like, what's your top 3 videos you would say that someone should come check out when they come see your channel? That you love the most, like one of your favorites.
Well, I've got favorite videos that I've edited. I've got favorite places that I've been to, but the videos may not be the best. You know, I would say when urban exploring goes wrong too, when Werner and I got stuck in mud, when the work came wrong, that's just a fun video that you just laugh.
Well, you two are pretty funny, so I do like that. I love your funny. I love that you don't take yourself seriously. That's how I am when I do these things.
No,
it's so much more. It's so much more entertaining to watch than people that are just like, they act like they're curing cancer or something. I'm like, you're in a building screaming at the dark. For God's sakes, calm down. You know,
so exactly.
It's not like life changing. I mean, it might be life changing sometimes, but for the most part, you know, that's what we're doing.
Absolutely. And Joe from the paranormal side is here too. That's great to see you. Thank you.
Hi, Joe.
Videos. That's one. The other one I think is I think my COLAG in investigations and explores the COLAG Hotel. No one has investigated there before. And
oh, that's neat. I don't think I've seen that one. Maybe I'll have to check it out now for sure. I love a haunted hotel. That's probably one of my faves besides a hospital.
It was good because I had a medium there, a witch and a medium, 2 witches and a medium.
Sounds like the beginning of a joke. What?
2 witches and a medium.
Yeah. You can fill in the blanks there. That's good. So that's so say the name of the hotel again.
The COLAG, COLAG, COLAG Hotel.
I'll look it up after. I can't wait.
And it's based in Port Adelaide, which was settled in 1875. In 1875, and the building, the COLAG itself was built in 1875, I think, from memory, and it's one of the oldest pubs in Adelaide, and it's a wharf pub, so you can imagine all sorts of shenanigans happening down by the wharf. I've heard of all the shenanigans that happen in San Francisco down by the wharves, and believe me, Adelaide wouldn't be any different.
You know, I heard they like to have fun over there, so
yes,
I would love to check that out.
So so that would be a great video to watch. And of course, now I'm doing this school, which was really fascinating because I had an ex-alumni as a tour guide, so that was fun. Part 2 is coming out next week.
That school, did you ever have those dreams when you were younger that you were in school and you were like walking around the hall naked or whatever, and like, you know, it was like scared the shit out of you? When you were going through that school yesterday, when I saw it just brought back like dreams that I'd have of my high school, and it just was kind of eerie. I mean, you were just walking through this empty high school and it looked so much like mine. I mean, it was just kind of neat. It's just a neat little time capsule. And you said it's gone now, right? They tore it down.
It's all gone now. We went there early this year. It's all gone because they're hoping to open up the new school, and you'll find out all this information next week when I publish part 2. They're hoping to open up the next phase of the school, or the next era. This is the end of an era. The next era starts next year for this particular school. And yeah, no, it's just got a great history. And I've got a lot of other videos, wonderful places coming up.
You do. You go to some of the best spots. I mean, there's so like you find all the cool places. I wish I had half as many out here, but they're
Yeah.
they tear everything down here and build new on top of it. So before I can even get a chance, there's
Oh,
a
same.
apartment complex.
Yeah. It happens. It happens.
It
Any
does.
questions for Adam?
What did I see? Oh, Dan said, Heather, being from Utah, I would love your investigations to have a map location to be able to see where you are investigating.
Who's that? Oh,
Zeb Blake.
being from Utah, I would love your investigation. I know you've just read it out, but I have to read it for myself because I don't take things in very well.
That's okay, me either.
To be able to see where you are investigating, please. Oh, okay. So you're talking about my Adelaidean map investigation.
All I know is Australia's huge, and you're somewhere in that area.
Yeah,
I'm terrible with geography when it comes to Australia.
I mean, I could, but a lot of our places get, what sometimes when you go to abandoned places, they're not technically abandoned, they're just unused. And the problem is if I give too much information away, people with bad intentions will go there and graffiti and destroy things and steal and I mean, not that I'm like not breaking the law by going on the premises, but I leave a footprints, generally speaking, and the odd fart.
So what was the first time you ever got busted? Tell us that story. How was it?
Oh, I think it was at Alma. It was a single house on miles and miles and miles of dirt road, nothing around, nothing around. And we happened, Mark and Annette and Werner and myself just happened to go there for the third time in our lives and do a paranormal investigation there. And I've got out this particular house in my videos. And the one time we happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time in the country with nothing around, a single solitary police car goes driving by, sees the cars and pulls up. And he goes, I'm not even from here. I'm from somewhere else. But I've been along this road often enough to know that it's vacant. And he goes, I see, because Annette had her doll, her haunted doll, to bring with her as a trick.
He's like, what the hell is going on?
He is carrying his doll. I don't know what the hell the police officer.
It's pretty funny.
And so he goes, oh, we know what you're doing, yada yada yada. He let us go.
Oh, that's good.
We usually get warnings.
Warnings always good.
Hello, Forget Me Not. I had an interview with Forget Me Not recently. We spoke to Raoul, a 45-year-old gay chemist. Ghost.
Oh wow! I wish I could catch more of your live streams. I just think because I work graveyards overnight at my job, I just miss them. But I need to catch up on a lot of yours.
Yes, fabulous channel that. I really had fun with Raoul. We had a wonderful time.
Oh, good.
I can't believe Heather has 3 times. We had farmers threaten to shoot our Werner's drone out of the air, and Australia has strong anti-gun laws.
I had someone chase me with a shovel last summer. All I was trying to do was just, film it from the side of the road, and he was not having any of it. And he's like just screaming at me. And I'm just like, okay, I'll leave. It's like, what do you do? My first time I was busted, though, I was investigating in an elementary school where I grew up in the town of Magna, and I was just out of high school. I was in high school, I think, and I cried my way out of that ticket. I was like, I'm just here getting photos for the yearbook, and I got my way out of it somehow. But I was just I was a very what's the word, sheltered child, and I never got in trouble. So the first time I saw the police just trying to look at a building, of course I got caught. So yeah, not so fun. Many years have passed, but I try not to get in trouble nowadays.
And now we're used to it.
Yeah, you're just outlaws on the run.
Yes. We have notes. We were caught once in the cemetery doing a ghost hunt. And the police actually asked our names and we gave it to them. They go, oh, that's all right. We've got you down here as ghost hunters, so you're fine.
That's when I come up with my, fake name.
Oh, no.
My name's Orlando. What do you want? Hamilton House.
Oh, yeah, that was with the farmer. That's right. The farmer came in, must have been growing marijuana or doing something illegal. He really, really overreacted and didn't want to know. So, yeah. But never mind.
Sometimes you just got to get out of there. You never know with some of these people.
Absolutely.
Here in Utah, we're not strict on the gun laws. So I don't want to get shot, especially being, a brown person in Utah. Just like rummaging through abandoned building. It's not a good look for me out here. So I'm not trying to get shot.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, God. So yeah, it's very interesting to see the places you go to. What are your hopes and dreams for your channel? Let's say, where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
Oh gosh, if I survive it, I would love to just be able to do. I mean, of course, I would love to be able to do that channel and quit my other job someday. And I've always had this in my mind, and I never did it until back in 2020. And I would love to just be able to keep going to places. Traveling the country, being able to, gas is so expensive now. I've been kind of chilling it out the past week or two, but I would love to just be able to travel, meet up with other YouTubers and connect, make friends, get to some cool places. I have some cool spots coming up this year. I'm going to be going to New Orleans for the first time. In December, so I'm gonna be. There's so many spots on my list. New Orleans is my bucket list. I would say I didn't even mention that earlier. That's the one place I've always wanted.
Yeah, I've heard about New Orleans.
So I'm gonna be going there, and then I might be going to the pyramids and somewhere in Mexico next month. Somewhere I'm going on a cruise.
Oh yes, right.
So somewhere I've never been before, somewhere where there's pyramids. Yes. So I'm going to be going there, and then we're going to be going to the Gas Lamp District in San Diego in September for a few weeks. So I'm going to go to Old Town San Diego, go on some ghost tours there, and maybe Washington, D.C. too. So I've got a handful of places coming up the rest of the year.
Now, what I love about your videos, now, seriously, right? You are the only person I know that can combine a mukbang with a ghost hunt.
Because I'm Polynesian.
A ghost hunt, it just wouldn't work. But you can go and eat, and then
I love
and it works.
I love it. I love to eat. What can I say? You got to eat if you're going ghost hunting. You need the energy, or else you're gonna.
I know. Conversation.
That's my.
You've got to eat at least 6 inches before you can go.
I need to chill out on the eating, but that's my favorite thing about visiting a new place. Is going to try the food, That's my
Absolutely.
favorite thing about it. So yes, I'm gonna keep mukbanging it up. It's never gonna stop.
Do it. Just mukbang your life away. In actual fact, Adam, you need to take me to. Yes, we all need to go somewhere with Adam.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, I have to admit, I've been to Utah. I've got friends in Utah. We stayed with a Mormon couple, and I have to admit, I was a little bit worried about being in Utah, being a member of your community and all that, and how Mormon it is.
Yeah.
And how conservative.
Yeah.
I imagined it to be very, very conservative, but actually it wasn't. They were surprisingly open and accepting, and Adelaide is more conservative. I felt safer in Utah than I do
really?
in Adelaide, to be perfectly honest. The Mormons in Adelaide are terrible.
Really? They've come a long way here in Utah, especially in Salt Lake City. It's gotten a lot more progressive. I think that's because all the Californians keep moving in here. Sorry, mate. But when I was a kid, when we first moved here, I've moved back and forth. I've lived back and forth from California, about 4 times in my life. But when I moved here the first time, I was maybe 9 years old, and it was, we were the only, and being, a girl, I was raised Mormon as well, and just being a little gay brown kid here, it was very, very rough. It was very difficult. And I had to learn how to get some thick skin really quick, because it was a very hard time, and people are just a lot better now. I think there's still a long way to go here, but it's definitely better, and I do love that.
Yes. One last question before we change track. What's the scariest paranormal experience you've ever had?
Oh gosh. Sorry, I'm losing my earpiece. It's dying. Let me just switch it.
While you're doing that, we were in Ephraim.
What's that?
While you're switching, I'm just telling Zeblick, that we stayed in Ephraim.
Oh, Ephraim. Okay. That's up. Yeah, that's up for me a little bit. It's not terribly far. I'm like on the way. But gosh, the scariest place, I would say one of the scariest places I've ever been was this hospital here. Am I echoing, by the way, or can you hear me okay still?
We can hear you okay.
Okay.
So
here near me is a little town called Lehigh, and there was a hospital there called the Lehigh Hospital, and it was very notorious for having a dark spirit in the building. And that was one of my very first places I got to investigate when I was just a young little 20-year-old. And the first time we went there, this hospital had an elevator that was, for the time, state of the art, but the operating room was on the second floor of the hospital. And so it would take an hour for the elevator to get up to the second floor because of how the hydraulics worked. And so people died always, like on the way to the operating room. So there were so many deaths at this place.
Wow.
And then the hospital eventually was turned into a mechanic shop, which is so random because they also cremated bodies there in the back. So there was so many different lives in this building of reincarnations of uses. And the first time I went there, I remember there was a mirror, and we caught a video of a man's face just screaming. And it's just like thinking of it now, 20 years later almost. It was one of the scariest things I've ever seen because it was demonic. And then I remember that night when we saw this thing in the mirror, we thought there was a mist rolling in on the floor, but it was this black mass, and it crawled towards us like it was a spider, but it took up the whole floor, and it was nothing I've ever seen before. It was so evil, so dark. And then when we went in the basement where they used to cremate the bodies, I had the first time in my ear ever this hiss that was it sounded like a snake, and it was hot. I could feel the breath of this thing on me, and that was my first time going into the building, and it scared me for a long time. It doesn't sound as, I mean, maybe it sounds crazy, but I've been to so many places. I have to say it was one of the darkest, and the building's completely gone now. It was gone years ago, so I'll never get to go back again.
That's a shame.
But it was definitely a dark, crazy energy there.
Wow, that sounds amazing. It's a shame it's gone now. Makeup Mum and Son. Just want to say hello to Miss Southern Belle. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Well, hi, Southern Belle.
She is a pleasure to have on any live stream.
Half my family's from the South, so I do love a Southern Belle.
Yes.
My inner Blanche Devereaux.
Oh, I reckon I used to be Scarlett O'Hara.
Yes.
You can be Blanche Dorothy. I'm a sarcastic old pixel. I've got to find Makeup Mum and Son's question because in a moment we're going to do a draw. Have you ever had a bad run, people living in the places you visit? This is for both hosts, and I think she qualified. Have you? I meant bad run-in with people. So, you're talking about living people?
Yeah.
Of bad places?
I'm trying to think which ones. A lot of the spots I've been to, I mean, we've had people just jump out at us and things, but usually being here in Utah, there's always someone packing heat in my group. So, I'm usually myself included at one point, but not anymore.
For those living in Australia, packing heat means you're carrying a gun.
You're carrying a gun.
Or a knife.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because you can never be too careful.
Yes. Only angry farmers. We've met a couple of angry farmers who have caught us on their premises.
It's always the farmers that are the angriest, I've noticed.
And it's the younger ones. The older ones don't mind so much, but the younger angry farmers are there. I don't know if those who have seen my video from the Pinery Fires about an abandoned house that we found. We actually got permission to go in there after we've been in there. So we'd been in there. We came out. The owners were there as we were coming out, but we started talking to them. And then they told us, there's a piano if you can find it. There's a piano in there if you can find it, if you can see what it looks like. Mm-hmm. And so we went back in looking for the piano. So that's another video I'm going to have to watch. I really put the effort into that because the Pinery Fire was a really devastating fire. Yeah. And there's Werner. Sorry, Werner. I told Werner to be on it at 12, but I set the thing for 11.
How's my Werner doing? How are you, Werner? He's a delight. Y'all need to check out Werner's channel. I'm sure most of you already have subscribed, but anyone from me that's here, make sure you subscribe to Werner's Adventures.
Yes, please.
His music, he does his own music if you don't know, and I just am in awe of what he does. And his cinematography is beautiful. He uses a drone sometimes. It just looks like, I wish Werner would do like an hour-long video of just like landscapes to his music, and I could use that to meditate or go to sleep too, because I love that. Not saying that his videos not saying they make me tired, because they're actually very good, but they're so relaxing to me.
Yes. Yes, and just to go beyond that point, Werner would often, I'd be in bed and Werner would be in the music room just playing his music, and when he plays that relaxing
synthesizers,
I just lie there with my eyes closed and I listen, and like Werner will be going, "What are you doing, Heather?" Because I know what I'm doing.
I love
said,
it.
I'm lying here listening to your music. Keep going and shut the F up.
Stopped less talking, more playing. I had
Let's
$1
talk
for every
more-
time I heard that.
Exactly. So yeah, there you go, Werner. We can do, and we're doing an unboxing of the latest drone that's out.
Oh yeah.
The latest DJI Mini 3 or something ridiculous like that.
Zeblik has some drones. Zeblik in here in the chat room. He came over and brought his drone for me to use, and I almost broke that shit like 3 times. Scared the shit out of me. I'm terrified of a drone. I don't think I could ever fly one. I just can't. I'm so uncoordinated, and I'd be terrified to break it. What? Werner? Werner?
I've done that. He's been naked. I always threaten to
Let me ask my husband, and I'll get back to you.
Oh dear. Oh, thank you everyone for matching 30 likes. We've actually hit the 12:09 mark. We've gone 10 minutes past our hour.
Okay.
I need a pee.
Okay.
So shall we have a break?
Sure.
And we'll come back and do a draw. In the meantime, any links that you need to put up your links, videos, playlists, Patreon, whatever, meet and greet with each other, say hello to Werner, subscribe to each other. We'll have a 3-minute break and we'll come back and do a prize draw for some Gay Pride merchandise, either for yourselves or for your loved ones.
I love a drawing. That's going to be great.
Awesome. Okay, let me put
Okay.
my... Be right back, number 1.
All right. Hey, I'm looking for a couch to crash on. Tonight shouldn't be the night I go home with anyone. I've been out walking on the rough patch now, but I must say, living on the edge of things has been kind of fun. Look, there's a bruise right here, one or a few on there. Man, did you see me though? Cause the short put on the show. I'm dancing on the tables and I must say I got a taste for flipping out. I'm glancing at the haters and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight. You wanna break some things, alright. All of the cups are out of sight. You wanna drink cause I can buy. You're dancing on the table, so am I. I'm not usually the one who acts out. All those crazy little things we all kinda dream about. A good thing we are running out of sunlight. It's not necessary for these guys to know all about. Look, there's a bruise right here, one or a few on there. Man, did you see me though? Cause the short put on the show. I'm dancing on the tables and I must say I got a taste for flipping out. I'm glancing at the haters and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight. You wanna break some things, alright. All of the cups are out of sight. You wanna drink cause I can buy. You're dancing on the table, so am I. Did you see me though? Cause the short put on a show. I'm dancing on the tables and I must say I got a taste for flipping out. I'm glancing at the haters and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight. I'm dancing on the tables and I must say I got a taste for flipping out. I'm glancing at the haters and I know they wish they did the shit I did tonight. You wanna break some things, alright. All of the cups are out of sight. long time ago. And we were teens with tremendous dreams, always playing king and queen. We had set our minds to leave, face the world on wheels, cross the borders of Morocco, take a journey to Dubai, fight the pirates stuck in Disneyland Paris, take a swim in salty water, drinking stars and holy sun, and then we cross America. Looking back about 20 years or so, when I close my eyes I see how we all were tripping with beliefs. Ooh, and our hearts were young and free. We had set our minds to leave, face the world on wheels, cross the borders of Morocco, take a journey to Dubai, fight the pirates stuck in Disneyland Paris, take a swim in salty water, drinking stars and holy sun, and then we cross America. Cross the borders of Morocco, take a journey to Dubai, fight the pirates stuck in Disneyland Paris, then we cross America. And holy sun, and then we cross America. We had set our minds to leave, face the world on wheels, cross the borders of Morocco, take a journey to Dubai, fight the pirates stuck in Disneyland Paris, take a swim in salty water to this crazy melody, oh, and then we cross America.
Well, hello and welcome back.
Hi. That was a good song. I really liked it. I like your music.
Thank you.
Nice and upbeat.
I'm not being paid for this, but that is Epidemic Sound music.
Oh, don't you love Epidemic Sound? That's my new thing. I just started. I YouTube Studio. What? I'm over it. It's like all the same 10 songs.
It's horrible.
But I love Epidemic. It's worth every penny, I say.
It is. And if anyone wants to get Epidemic Sound, go into my description on any video, because you get a discount and I get a month free. Yay.
Oh, yeah, you should join.
But I'm not doing paid promotion here. I'm just trying to save myself a little bit of money.
You'll be there soon enough, Heather.
I will be.
People will be banging down your door. Do it. Please do a promotion.
Oh, yes.
Paid
yes.
advertisement.
Oh, look, I wish everyone was like you and just loved me to bits. You know, my life would be so much easier.
You know, it's just a matter of getting enough people to see you, you know?
I know, right?
Big World Wide Web out there. And it's a matter of this, stupid algorithm.
I know.
Getting you figured out.
No, the algorithms are lovely.
Yeah.
Don't want to upset the algorithms.
Yeah, can't say algorithm, actually. They'll hear us.
Yes. Dear Mr. Algorithm, I love you.
I love it so much. It's my favorite.
Love me back. Okay, are we ready to win a prize? Who wants to win a prize? Type me in the comments if you want to win a prize. It's Gay Pride merchandise. I used to run a Pride store from home online, and my business lasted the usual 7 years that new business lasts. So I was doing well for a while. Then the 7th year, all of a sudden everything stopped, and I was forking out money, and I wasn't getting the money that I was.
That's too bad. Your
And
the stuff's pretty cute that you've got.
yeah, I know, and I had to give it up. And I actually gave a lot of merchandise away to non-profit organisations that support LGBT people, and some I threw away. But had I known I was going to be here today giving merchandise away, I would have kept a lot more. I still would have given away the stuff that I gave away to LGBTIQ places, but I wouldn't have thrown away the stuff that I threw away. But I've still got some stuff left over, and I'm excited to be doing this for Pride Month. It is 53 years since Stonewall riots, and 50 years since the death of Dr. George Duncan, who was an Adelaide lecturer at Adelaide University.
Oh, really?
He was thrown into the River Torrens and drowned by supposedly plainclothes police officers. Nobody was ever brought to justice. But 2 years after he died, the Law Society lobbied the state government to decriminalise homosexuality in South Australia. And we're the first state in Australia to decriminalise homosexuality.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I love that. I mean, that's a terrible story, but, you know, it seems like he did help some change to come. So,
yes. And last year...
Never forget those things, everyone.
Yes, and last year we repealed the gay panic defence, which meant anyone can go and kill any member of the LGBTIQ community and claim we were scared of them.
Oh my gosh,
we actually got them either a lesser sentence or got them off completely, and that was repealed only last year. So when people say, why do we have pride marches? Why do we have petitions and stuff? That's the reason, because when the queer community do not get discriminated in the workplace, when we can walk down the streets and not feel fear, that's when we can stop pride marches, because they're not pride marches, they're still demonstration marches.
Yeah,
we're still demonstrating against oppression, whatever that looks like. So anyway,
it wasn't too long ago that I lost jobs just for being gay, so now they can't do that here anymore. So every little bit of change helps, and we've still got a ways to go, but I'm so happy the way things have been going. Hopefully they just keep getting better.
Absolutely. So choose tab. I have the Wheel of Doom.
The Wheel of Doom.
The Wheel of Doom.
That sounds fun.
Is that the one? No, that's not the one. Where's the Wheel of Doom?
Oh, do you use an app or something?
Sorry?
Do you use like an app or something to...
No, it's actually called the Wheel of Names, but I go to a place called Tuber Chat who uses this, and it's actually been nicknamed the Wheel of Doom.
I need to try that out.
Yes,
I'm still putting papers in a basket and pulling them out like it's 1987.
Here we go. So can you see the...
oh, yeah.
Can you see the Wheel of Doom? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There's the Wheel of Doom. This is what Tuber Chat uses. A big shout out to Tuber Chat who taught me how to use this. So what I made... Now, if I change... I need to put the names into the wheel, but I need to change tabs, which means I won't see what you can see. All I can see is the Wheel of Doom. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with the wallet. This is a brand new wallet. Hang on. Brand new wallet. Can you see that? It did have packaging, but
I do love that.
The package came off, It's got a little clip here. You can hook to your belt buckle or your bra strap.
Bra strap, please.
Or what are your leather gear, whatever.
Oh, your harness.
Your harness, yes, and that's quite cute. So
you got to get payment out, sometimes.
So if you would like to win this, it is brand new. The packaging has just come off. It's something to show a bit of pride. I don't know. Yeah. Put your name. Adam, can you see the names of people? Can you read out the names?
Yeah.
So I can add them to the wheel.
Let's see. Were they supposed to say me, or I'm just going to start reading names?
I need to give a name, an actual name, because I can't type me in.
Who wants to be in the drawing, y'all? Let's see.
Who wants to win that wallet? Belt hook, bra strap, harness.
So makeup, mom and son. Oh, Pete, is that, wait.
Makeup. Mum.
We'll do, so Zeblik.
Hang on, Pete, Scratch and Pete. Is that Scratch and Pete?
Pete.
Oh, I feel so important. Who was next?
Let's see. Did we get Michelle in and Mark?
Michelle, who's Mark? Mark and Mark the Shark, or
M&A Mystery Tours Mark?
M&A Mystery Tours, yes. M&A-MYSTERY.
There's William.
William.
Pocket Watch.
Pocket Watch, POCK, Pocket. Pocket Watch, yeah.
Fairy Dragon.
Fairy Dragon, I think that's
FAERY.
Excuse my junior primary spelling.
Did you get Zeblik yet?
Zeblik.
ZEBLIC.
ZEBLIC, yeah.
Did I say Did I say Southern Belle?
Oh, Miss Southern Belle. Miss Southern Belle, yes. So this is who we've got. Makeup Mum and Son, Scratch and Pete, Mark from M&A Mystery Tours. I'll just put Mark Mystery Tours, William, Pocket Watch, Fairy Dragon, Zeblik, and Miss Southern Belle all want to put in. Anyone else?
Is there anyone else out there? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Yes. That's it. I'm going to customize this a bit. Ticking sound. Do I want the ticking sound? What does that sound?
Oh, yes.
Like? Yes, I
it's
want
to be official.
Sound. Oh, random music or drum roll?
I like a drum roll, but I like random music. I mean,
let's try random music for this.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Display. No, I don't want to display duplicate. What does that mean? Spin slowly. Yes. Spin time. 2017. I'll make it. Maximum number. Oh, that doesn't matter. Okay, let's go. Okay. Are we ready to spin?
Let's do it. Spin that wheel. Oh,
congratulations, Zeblik.
Wow.
Awesome.
Oh, there's fireworks. Congrats.
Now, what you need to do is send an email to IT. I'll just use my personal email, h.internetman@.com.au. Send an email to that email address with your name, what you won, and your address.
And then I'm going to come and steal it from you since we live right next to each other.
I might just friggin' wait until I go there, save me on postage. Okay, just remember it might take about 3 to 4 weeks to get these delivered.
Shipping is no joke lately.
Okay, so that one is done. Let's go to
This is exciting.
Luggage tags.
Oh, I love it.
Hang on.
I love a luggage tag.
So there's a set of 2 for hers and hers, his and his, they, them, or he, her.
Oh, you'll be the talk of the town at the airport, y'all.
I know you'll never lose your luggage.
They'll be like, whose gay luggage is that? And you're going to just love
my gay luggage.
You get gay luggage. You get gay luggage. Every one of you.
Hello, Laurie's Tech Time. So we've got one of these to give out. So
who wants to be in this drawing? Let's start getting some names.
My Wheel of Doom. Who would like to win a set of those? Anyone? No one?
Fairy Dragon.
Fairy Dragon.
We'll do M&A Mystery Tours. Fairy
Dragon. M&A-M-Y-S-T-E-R-Y. Mystery Tours, yeah.
Pocket Watch.
Pocket Watch, P-O-C-A-E-T. P-A-T-H. Sorry, I'm not laughing
like
at
a spelling bee.
I know.
William.
William? Can I ask who William is?
That's Warmstrong Adventures.
Oh, yes.
Let's see who else. Bye, Gloria. Thanks for coming
Gloria,
by.
Yeah. Thank you, Gloria. Thank you.
Who else wants to win a set of these beautiful luggage tags? Give me your name now. Ooh, Makeup Mom and Son.
Makeup Mum and Son. M-A-C. Make. Mum. Oh, you spell it M-O-M in the US, don't you?
M-O-M. Oh, well, that's close enough. Yeah.
So we spell it M-U-M. I'm typing out the the actual channel so that people can get to know the channels as well.
Who else? Anyone?
Yes, you can tag them to your shopping trolley. My shopping trolley is broken. My language is all gone.
Oh no.
Who wants some luggage tags? Are they the only? Is that all we've got for luggage tags?
This is your last chance, y'all. These luggage tags.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love that, y'all.
Y'all. I'm from the South, Southern California. That's what we say.
Fiddle-dee-dee.
Fiddle-dee-dee. Okay, I'm not seeing anyone else.
No, that's it. Well, time to spin. You do realise, Adam, you can put your name down as well if you'd like
to. Christmas music.
Oh, William. I thought it was going to be Pocket Watch for a minute.
William,
William.
great job. Congratulations.
ECKERMANNN @.com.au.
Yay.
Email that email address, and in actual fact,
Congratulations again.
I do have a. Shall I save the second pair for another time?
Of luggage tags?
Yes. I've got a second lot.
Oh.
Shall I save the second lot for the next time, or do it now?
I don't know. Maybe. Are you going to do another one this month?
Oh, I'm not planning to. But well, let's think about it. If anybody's desperate for a set of luggage tags, let me know. But you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to put myself on full screen.
Okay.
See these earrings? 0.625 sterling silver pierced ears. That's what they look like.
Those are super cute.
And you're not wearing the ones that come from my ear. I have a pair here that are in the packet. If anybody would like a pair of those for themselves or for someone else for Gay Pride, put your name in the comments below. I retailed them for $65, being sterling.
That's a great prize.
They won't tarnish. They won't make your ear go green. They are sterling silver. And I've had these for quite some time. So you can see they're still, look at the back of them. They're still good.
Oh, I wish I had my ears pierced still. I mean, they're great.
Oh, I thought
if you weren't the talk of the town already with luggage tags, you will be with these earrings, you guys. So let's see who wants to be in the drawing.
They match anything. You know, I reckon they'd
match. The rainbow. They'll match anything.
Yes. They'll match my vampire baby.
Look at that. Twin. Look at that. It goes together like salt and pepper. I love it.
Oh, dear.
What a little cutie.
Okay, so
should I give you some names?
Yes, let's do that. I'll get rid of these and we'll start again with names of people who would like to win a pair of earrings. Now, they are pierced ears.
I would pierce my ears just for those. I'm just saying. Okay. Looks like we've got some people that are interested in these earrings.
Yep.
Should I start giving you names?
Yes, please.
Okay, we've got M&A Mystery Tours.
MAMYSTERI Tours, yep.
Pocket Watch. Fairy Dragon. There's Zeblick would like to join.
Zeblick. Yep.
Who else would we like? Why can't I speak English right now? Who else would like to be in the drawing? The drawing. Did we get Makeup Mom and Son?
No, not yet.
Let's add them in.
None.
We've got you in. Anyone else? Scratch and Pete.
Scratch and Pete wants some earrings. scratching. Eat, yeah.
Bonnie says, Heather, the drawings are great. Thank you. Does that mean Bonnie's Beautiful Chaos? Would you like to be included?
Or was that just a comment?
It was a comment, but I wasn't sure.
So I have I have M&A's Mystery Tours. I have Pocket Watch, Fairy Dragon, Zeblek, Makeup Mum and Son, and Scratch and Pete. Now I have one, two. I've actually got 2 pairs of these to give away, so I'm going to draw it twice. Anybody else? Thank you.
Love your dress. So cute.
Thank you. Me from Moira. Oh, okay. That's it. That's everyone. Mark and Annette Mystery Tours, Pocket Watch, Fairy Dragon, Zeblek, Makeup Mum and Son, and Scratch and Pete. You know, I'm going to draw this twice. I've got 2 here. I'll send 2 pairs out. So the first one is.
Those are.
Oh, M&A Mystery Tours. Well done.
M&A Mystery Tour.
Well done. Don't forget. Oh, well, you know who I am. Let's do another draw. And.
Oh, you'll get to save on shipping on that one.
Cool. That's awesome. Right.
I'll be stealing those as well, then it sounds like. Great.
Yeah. Okay, let's go for a now I have, don't forget you need to email h.eckeramann@yahoo.com.au with your name, prize, and address. Bearing in mind that it does take quite some time. Now, who would like?
We're getting some requests to change the screen if possible, so they can see the wheel. But
sorry, hang on. Oh, stupid me.
No, you're great.
Hang on. How do I do this?
That's how I am. That's why.
Okay. We are still. We're still sharing screen. We need 3. Oh, hang on, 3. There we go. There we go. Okay, who would like to win a transgender pride pin for themselves or someone else?
That's a good pin to start your collection. I love a good pin.
Pin like that. Obviously, the clip comes off.
We've got some names coming in for you.
Yes. I didn't realize I was so big all that time. So whose names are coming up?
So we've got Fairy Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
M&A Mystery Tours.
M and A M Y S M Y S T E R Y. Tours, yeah.
Pocket watch.
POCKETWATCH, yeah.
The Stock Explorer. Hello, Stock Explorer.
Thank you, Nora. That's Nora, the Stock Explorer. I've said
Oh,
hello.
And Makeup Mom and Son.
Make up mum and son.
Is there anyone else that would like this fine, beautiful pin in this drawing? Let's see in the chat.
And either for yourself or for somebody else. You never know.
I have my trans flag that I've been waving around. I have it in my house. I should have brought it on.
Yes, that would be good. Actually, I've got a few of them. But I
It's
might
in
do
a planter right now.
Oh, is it? I might do a second one, but I'll keep a few for another time.
Yeah, those are some great little prizes. I'm sure you could do another drawing too.
Yes. And I've got some magnets here somewhere. A Trans Pride fridge magnet.
Oh, Zeblik says he has the flag on the house. Thanks,
Oh, cool.
thanks, Zeblik. We love our allies. You're great. That's my husband's cousin. My husband's cousin, by the way. It's my husband's cousin.
Oh, okay.
He's a very, very fun guy.
Ally or
What's that?
ally or queer person?
Oh no, he's got a lovely wife and kids, and
Okay, so an ally, yeah.
he's a great ally.
That's awesome. Okay, so I think we're ready to spin the wheel.
Let's spin it.
Can you see the wheel?
Pocket watch. That is the slowest spinning wheel I've ever seen, but
I know.
it's awesome.
Let's
So
do
much
one
better
more.
than me pulling out papers out of a basket. I'm totally going to steal this idea.
Oh, that's all right. I stole it as well. We'll do one more.
I'm coming through the room, turn the bass up. Y'all been sleeping on me, better wake up. Put your fly gear on, do your makeup, drop it real low, and pick it back up. Excellent, busting with the best of them, simply impressive. No worrying and stressing.
Okay, Fairy Dragon.
Fairy
gets another.
Dragon. Congrats. Both
So
of
you
you.
so you all know what to do. Contact me at h.eckerman@yahoo.com.au and let me know the prize you won and the your address. Do that as quickly as possible, and I shall. We have Pride Month in Adelaide. Pride March is in November, and I'm going to try and get some more Pride merchandise.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Then and do another Pride thing. Maybe you'll come back for that as well, Adam.
Hey, I'm always here. You just let me know. It's always I always enjoy chatting with you. So
I love you to bits.
I love you, and I can't wait to meet you one of these days. It's like a celebrity. I'm just gonna lose my mind.
So am I. I'm going to pee my pants.
Well, bring an extra pair just in case.
I always bring a set of 7.
Oh,
Yeah,
I like that.
I only have to wash once a week then.
Yeah, that's a good way to go. I'm gonna start carrying extras in the car.
Mm-hmm.
You never know.
Yes, this has been amazing, everyone. I'm going to remove the Wheel of Doom out of you. Oh, there we go. Look at us.
Look at us go.
We're like fabulous, aren't we?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you very much. My
Yes.
Adam. Thank you for being here and
Thank you for having me.
That was amazing. Thank
This
you
was a lot of fun.
everyone who was in the chat who is still here. It's been actually like nearly 2 hours.
It just flew by. I didn't even notice.
No,
it's always a fun time. You're always a delight.
It is, and as are you. And I'm hoping to be invited back onto your channel.
Yes, we're going to chat about that next. That was my next thing later. You're going to be coming on mine soon, hopefully.
Well, actually, do you know this interview has been 2 years in the making? Why the bloody hell has it been 2 years in the making? We've been promising this to each other for 2 years now.
Because time works different after the pandemic. I don't know if it's been 2 years, 2 months, 10 years. But we shouldn't let it go this long.
I've had you on informally, but not formally.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have you on the channel soon, hopefully. That'd be great. And then I'll get to grill you for all sorts of info. It'll be a serious sit-down interview. Very professional. That would be delightful. Make a pleasant change. I'll wear a tie. It'll be great. It'll be like the Oscars. We'll get fancy.
Well, you know what friggin' old lady Dorothy would say about that.
What would she say?
Take your tie and shove it where the sun don't shine.
That's true. Okay, no, I honestly don't ever wear a tie now that I think of it. I'm more of an ascot type of guy. I love a good ascot. I'm a little bit fancy like that.
A Hawaiian shirt. You like Stan?
Stan. This is a hairpiece. Do you like it?
I do like it very much. Very quick.
Very natural.
I know some drag queens who would love that style.
Yes. I love it.
Okay, no worries. Well, thank you everyone so much for being here. Don't forget, email me with your address, what you won, and your name, etc. And I shall see you next week on Saturday with part 2 of my video. And hopefully you'll see me on the Paranormal Polynesian very shortly.
Yes, it's going to happen.
Okay, thank you. Good night.
Thanks for having me, Heather.
Thank you, Adam. And don't forget, Adam is been night bossed all night.
Yes.
The paranormal. Oh, that sounds right. The Paranormal Polynesian is on the front page of my YouTube channel. Not monetized yet, but if you want to do more than support by liking, sharing, subscribing, you can join the Patreon as well. And it's quite cheap, and you get access to early videos and all sorts of stuff and nonsense.
You can just message me to say hello, whatever you need. You let me know.
Absolutely. No worries. Enjoy your day. Thank you for staying on here.
Thank you so much. It was nice chatting with you.
Okay. Bye, everyone.
Okay. Take care, everyone.